Do you ever feel out of control around foods to the point that you dread going to parties or going out with your friends where these foods might be available? Almost like you have to be locked up around foods, or you can't keep them in the house, or maybe you keep them in this pantry that you know, out of sight, out of mind. If you identify with that, I am going to tell you exactly how to stop feeling out of control around foods. Hey guys, I'm Whitney. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all those other things, and let's get into the video. So today we are talking about feeling out of control around food. One of the things that I hear more often than not with new clients, especially who come to me, they say, you know, I need to be like locked up around food. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to sugar. I feel like I'm addicted to whatever. I always find this really interesting that people come to me when they're feeling out of control to get more control, because the idea of controlling food is actually, it's really misleading. So the reason why people feel out of control around food is because you're trying to control food in the first place. So think of yourself as a little kid. You're in the grocery store and you want your favorite dessert ever. You ask your mom if you can have the dessert and she's really quick to say no. And so you start freaking out and you're like, well, if she said no, now I really, really, really want it. Or let's say you're a teenager and your parents tell you that you can't go to some party, and so while you may have wanted to go to the party in the first place because they said that you can't go, now all of a sudden it's like this life or death, like you have to go to that party. It's going to be, you know, the end of your social career if you don't go. Whereas before it was just a party. These are all examples of how we naturally want to rebel against rules. Well, the same goes for food rules. When you put rules around foods and have a list of forbidden foods, whether you're cutting out gluten or sugar or whatever the new fad is, this is gonna cause you to have a sort of internal rebellion and desperately want those foods. You're almost telling yourself like you can never have these delicious, amazing foods again. And so when you're around them, all you want to do is eat those foods because you're like, wow, that like I can never have them again, but it looks so good and I want it so bad, but I can never have it again. Like, it's so frustrating, right? Bear with me. I know this is going to be really scary for a lot of people, but the easiest way to stop feeling like you're out of control around food is to stop forbidding foods from yourself. Get rid of your food rules, throw them out the window. It's honestly amazing. Once those cookies or the donuts or the French fries or whatever it is that's on your do not eat list become available to you, and actually like real life available, not just, oh yeah, I can have them whenever, but really you're still restricting. Like actually, if I want French fries, I will go out and get French fries. Once you make those foods available to yourself, they will become a lot less appealing. You'll only start to want these foods when you actually want these foods. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between wanting these foods because you want them and wanting these foods because you know you can't have them. And so then all of a sudden you get your hands on them and it's like you eat so much more than you would otherwise. When you give yourself permission to eat these foods, then you allow yourself to eat and enjoy them exactly when you want them, whenever you want them. I'm talking unconditional permission at any day, any time, making these foods readily available to us mentally so that when we want them, we can sit down and be like, yes, this is exactly what I want. I'm about to feed this craving right now, and I'm going to enjoy this food, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it afterwards. So that is my little intuitive eating tip for you guys today. If you practice this, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon.